What is going on, fam? January 13th, 2019. It is a Sunday, and it is beautiful out right now. If you're a regular viewer of this channel, I'd like to say thank you for stopping back, welcome, and stick with me just for 1 second. If you are new here, my name is Dante Luther. I'm 22 years old. I got a semester left in college, and I'm an aspiring entrepreneur. I'm in my very first 2 business ventures. One is right here, LIFESTYL, my clothing brand. The second one is family owned. My dad's in the car industry, owns 3 dealerships, and I'm learning it. It's my first entrepreneurial ventures. I'm ecstatic about it. That's just to give you a little bit of background information. Today is something very special. It is a long awaited video, something that's been in the books, been in the journal for such a long time, and it's finally getting manifested, and I am ecstatic about it. Without further ado, let's get into the vlog. What up, dog? What up, what up?
See, look, you two think alike. There we go.
Dude, it's how it goes, bro.
How are you, bro?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. This is crazy.
Dude, I've lived here 22 years now. I've never been down here.
There we go.
Bro, this is for you. Hooked you up, for sure.
It. I'm gonna wear it.
So if regular viewers here on the channel, I always like to start it off when I'm doing collabs with someone. I like to hear their name, age, and their greatest aspiration right now. So hit it, dog. It's your time to shine.
So my name's Jack Wardell. I'm 24 years old, and as cliche and cheesy as it sounds, I want to change the world for the better, and I do that through hopefully helping people change their perspective on life. And yeah, for me, it's just motivating others. So.
Respect, dude. It's never cheesy. It's never cheesy. So Jack and I, we've been trying to make this happen for a really long time now.
Yeah, long time.
We've been talking about it. He's very chill, very relaxed person.
Yeah.
It's kind of throwing me off a little bit because I like the structure. I like to know when. He's like, dude, just come over whenever. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. Dude, what time? He's like, I don't care. I'm like, where? He's like, I don't care. I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, we'll just make it happen.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're finally doing it. I have some questions. You know, it's the first collab ever. Never done it before.
I've never done one either, so this is new for me as well. Yeah.
Respect.
Yep.
It's going to be a good time. Got a few questions. Hopefully you can gain insight from them. A little bit of value coming from our side to you. What is your brand and what does it stand for? So for example, my brand is LIFESTYL. A lot of you already know what it stands for. If you don't, you can watch some other videos.
So my brand really is, as I've already mentioned, like just changing the way that people see the world. And all my life I've been, you know, I've just gravitated towards people and trying to help people, and for me this was a platform that I felt I could do that. So my brand really is just trying to connect, or it will be anyway, and I'm going to, you know, drop a video soon about like my mission, but it's really to connect as many people across the world as possible that share my vision to change the world in a positive manner. And that could be with people, that could be with wildlife, that could be with, you know, any movement that they feel is going to improve the world. I'm interested, and I hope that they're interested in me, because we share, although it might not be the same exclusive goal of like LGBTQ or the Me Too movement. Every movement for me, the crux of it is they're trying to change the world for the better, and I'm interested in that. So for me, my brand is encompassing that and trying to, again, like from my perspective, it's motivating other people to change the world, but also connecting those people and forming a movement that we don't have to exist independently. We can exist as a people, as a group, and that, you know, that is exclusive of religion. You know, I think some people want to join a movement, but they don't want to be tied down by certain religious principles or certain political affiliations. So I want to offer the opportunity for people to connect on a large scale without those boundaries.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Love it.
Yeah.
I have a different #1 tip which I'd like to share, because you did go into about quality of your video and you wanting to have a camera first.
Sure.
But what would be your #1 tip or like piece of advice for someone to start a YouTube channel?
#1 tip probably
It could be motivational, it could actually be like something about the camera, something about an iPhone, whatever.
That's tough, you got me on the spot here.
I think on it.
No, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
We'll go. I'll fix something out. I mean, there's a couple really. Like I always, because I'm part of like a couple of YouTube groups, and often like I'll offer advice to like people that start, and like the biggest thing I would say is just consistency. And you'll see a lot of forums that will say consistency is like being like a top thing, but it's so true. I think you have to produce content the same time each week. You know, if you say you're producing 3 videos a week, produce 3 videos a week. If you're saying you're only producing like 1 video a week, produce only 1 video a week, and kind of go from there. Or maybe, you know, if you're saying you're producing 1 video a week and you produce 2, then that might, you know, surprise people and then they get happy. But yeah, really like just produce a video at the same time each week. And if you can only commit to 1 video, then just do 1 video. Like I think some people, especially myself, like I've gone through waves where I could commit to more videos. And in hindsight, what I should have done is just stay to a steady schedule.
Yeah. My number 1 tip for someone starting, and he went into it, a lot of people have different mindsets. A lot of people focus on quality and they want to come out hot. I would say if you're contemplating starting a YouTube channel, start and use your iPhone. Now, like if you have a better iPhone, the quality is unreal. And it will suck. It's not easy to do it on an iPhone. Literally having a camera makes it easier, but just don't drop the money right away. Use your iPhone, make something. Him and I said off camera, my first thing that I said to myself when I was starting a channel was like, there's no way I can talk for 5 to 10 minutes and put content around it. Yeah. But you'd be surprised.
That's it.
Start your phone, start your video camera, start recording something, and learn how to edit. It's going to be a huge learning curve, and it is what it is, but it's the grind and it's the hustle that goes on behind the scenes.
You've just given me a new number 1 tip.
Yeah?
A new number 1 tip, yeah. My new number 1 tip. Alright, so that just, the whole like consistency, that went down to number 2. Number 1, if you are thinking of starting YouTube, start right now.
The next question, what is one thing that you've been struggling with lately, whether it's with YouTube, whether it's just with life, something, doesn't have to be incredibly personal, but one struggle you've had lately?
Feeling good enough, like adequacy, I think.
Really?
I just finished submitting my applications for my PhD schools, and it's kind of difficult because you don't really know what your competition is for a start, but also, like, am I good enough? You know, and that's something that I've been asking myself a lot recently, because now's the time where you'll start hearing back, you know, about whether you get in or not, and you get interviews. And like for me, like I've got 1 interview. I'm really fortunate for that, but you know, you still think like, am I good enough? You know, and that's been something that's been not bothering me, but that's like, you know, you just contemplate. And I think, I don't know, I go through a lot of people that have that kind of moment.
A lot of people
like,
have
you know, am I on the right track? Am I doing what I should be doing? Am I at the place I want to be at? You know, I'm 24 years old now, and a lot of people maybe watching this will go, wow, you're old, and some people may even go, you're young. But like, you know, it's one of those things where like, am I in the right place? Am I where I should be? You know, compared to others in my, and that's the thing as well. Like, you compare yourselves to other people. You know, with social media and stuff, you look at other people your age and you go, wow, like they're doing so much, and I feel like I'm doing so little. But everyone's on their own journey, and I think that 100%. Everyone gets to where they need to be at different times in their life. So yeah, don't be discouraged.
Yeah, definitely. And whether it's for you or for anyone out there who feels like that, my goal for 2019 is to make content that brings value to people. And something, I put it in my morning routine. I write down 3 daily aspirations every morning, and something that I consistently write down. It's almost became just a definite one that I write down. It's like, do not judge yourself. Yeah. I mentally have went through so many ups and so many downs, and no matter what it is, like really focus on, like if you say to yourself every morning, do not judge yourself, some of the stuff that you'll think about on the daily, like it gets quiet up here. It's difficult. When you start saying it, it'll get quiet, dude, and like all that bullshit, all the other voices, all the other noises go away, because it's definitely not something that you struggle, that just you struggle with. A lot of people have. I've went through it a couple times too, because like you go through those phases. You go through them, I go through them.
Yeah, exactly. And if we're both going through it, chances are a lot of people are as well.
A lot of people are.
Yeah.
So
I've got my hood up, it's cold.
For the last question, kind of the last question, I started YouTube for entrepreneurial ventures, something to help alongside. Like I said, it wasn't for me to be a YouTube star, but for me also, it's like the legacy. I want to have something to look back on, because we all only live one time. And to think about me one day being 60, 80, whatever, and being able to look back and see vlogs, see my mindset, see what I was going through in 2018, 2019, and that is why I started it. So with that being said, what is one thing that you would say to your future self?
Oh, that's a good question. I would, to my future self.
Yes.
That's tough. I would say, don't let people like define you, you know? Like, you're your own person. I think it's really easy in this time of day, like, to let other people define who you are, let society define who you are, but no matter what people say about you, just stay true to yourself and, you know, keep producing what you want to produce, you know, stay positive and, yeah.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah, keep loving it as well. Like, you know, if I don't love it anymore, don't do it anymore. But if you really feel like you're impacting others and that you love it still, then keep going.
Put it on an IG post. When I'm done when I'm not having fun with it, I'll be done with it.
Exactly. No, I completely agree. I think, you know, as soon as you stop at the end of the day, like, we're only small YouTubers, you know. If we don't like doing what we're doing, then we shouldn't be doing it. Because as you said, like, it takes a lot of time to do this stuff. So
Facts.
yeah, as soon as you stop loving it, don't do it.
Facts.
Okay. We've got. So I'm get the Dante Luther crouch.
You gotta get that crouch in.
Alright, here it is.
What is your 2K19 #1 goal?
That's a big question.
Yeah.
That is loaded, that question. My goal for 2019 is obviously to grow my channel, but primarily it's to offer active change for other people. So it's really about inspiring others, offering positivity, you know, health, you know, well-being, you know, mental health side of things, like making sure that, you know, really we live 2019 to our fullest, and that's the goal. That's always been the goal, and yeah.
Absolutely, dude. To finish this vlog off, mine is mental health. Get yourself in a good mind state.
Exactly.
2K19, that's what I'm working on. I'm working on this up here. That's what I would love for a lot of people to do. I put up a post, it was this post right here. And our world is just going, our culture is almost gravitating towards hate, pessimism, like cynicism. And I don't get it. Like, why? You're living one time. Create the life that you want to live, fam. First collab ever, dude.
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is big.
It has been awesome. Finally manifested.
Hey, I know. It's been a long time coming. Here we are.
First collab coming to an end. Jack, it was a pleasure. It was awesome that we finally got to link up, finally got to meet, manifested it. It was way long overdue. Everybody stopping back. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for watching the video today. Drop a like, leave a little comment. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. It's cool getting other people involved. He and I talked about a lot of stuff. It was cool getting another YouTuber's perspective on some of the struggles, the hustle, a lot of the stuff that goes into it. So it was awesome. I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting into more collabs, getting more people involved. It's different, but like when you have just a friend on here, but when you have someone in the same industry, such as YouTube, it's really cool. So fam, remember, keep chasing it. It is a lifestyle. You need to create the life that you want to live. You can't go about life in an unhappy way, chasing things that your parents want or your grandparents want or Joe Schmo down the street wants you to do. Figure out what means the most to you. Figure out your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, and start chasing them relentlessly. Even if it's hard, even if it's tough, it doesn't matter. The goal of life is to create happiness. Manifest it. Do what you have to do to get to where you want to go. And I will see you in the next vlog, fam. Take it easy. Peace.